Get inspired, stay inspired, where we get real about weight loss. Today, we are talking about fat loss versus weight loss, what you need to focus on. We are going to give you 3 benefits of why you should focus on fat loss and not weight loss. Super important. Dr. Marty, what's number 1?
One of the main things that I see in the office, and we see this every day, is people that are skinny fat, right? So they've gone on a program and they've lost weight, but they have the same body fat percentage as they did before they went on a weight loss program. And we see this a lot with diabetic drugs. We see this a lot with like people that are doing some kind of fad thing that isn't properly watched and taken care of. And the important part of that is your muscle mass determines the health of your metabolism. That is the main driving force in how many calories you burn a day. As we get older, women in particular, men also, lose a ton of muscle mass, which is one of the reasons why you start gaining weight as you get older. So if you don't want to do that, lift some weights, and that will help protect that. But it's super important to protect and supplement and properly nourish and make sure that you are on a healthy path to fat loss, not necessarily weight loss. We at Inspire, we do a body composition analysis. We look at it. We see how many pounds of fat you have to lose. Sometimes we adjust our clients' expectations as to what they want to see on the scale based on that lean muscle mass and based on what's going to be a healthy weight for them without depleting their muscle, because we want them to be able to enjoy a higher calorie count when they're done with us without a rebound weight gain. So that's that's one of the things we focus on: fat loss versus weight loss. If a healthy weight loss program, if you lose 20 pounds, 75% of that is going to be fat. There's always going to be a little bit of water weight that goes, and there's always going to be a little bit of lean tissue that goes because the body just responds that way. That's normal. But you should have 75% of what you lose be fat mass, because that's where your inches come off, and then you still have a healthy metabolism after.
Right. And that's why I was gonna you touched on inches, which I was going to, because when you focus on fat loss, you literally shrink.
Yep.
And that's what you really want. You want to shrink, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't care what I weigh on the scale as long as I fit into my clothes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Donna, so how do we at Inspire help protect that muscle mass?
Well,
Go ahead.
it has to do a lot with the proper nutrition and supplementation.
It's
You
number
know,
2.
yeah, that's number 2, proper nutrition and supplementation. It's so important when a lot of the clients that come into our office, obviously, they're overweight, maybe 10 pounds, maybe 50 pounds. They're not nourished properly. They're not eating the right foods. Dr. Marty touched about a little bit about going on some fad diets and things. If your body does not have the proper nutrition, it's going to break your muscles down, because that's where the nutrition is. The body needs it. No matter what you're feeding it, it's going to find it from somewhere. And that's why it's so vital that the foods you eat are nutrient dense. You want to feed your body. That's what's going to stimulate your metabolism to get moving. A lot of people that are coming into our offices are malnourished. Even though they're 50 pounds overweight, they are malnourished. And that's why supplementation really helps. It helps them get past that slow metabolism. Of course, combining that with the good foods. So that is vital. That is vital to keep your body from breaking down that muscle tissue that your body needs.
Yeah, it's also vital that people have the right coaching and coaches
100%.
to monitor the body composition and see how fat mass and muscle mass is going. And at Inspire, we do scans on a weekly basis to look at all these numbers and make sure that one is going down and the other one isn't, right? It's important that you have the right people monitoring and guiding you throughout the way. Number 3, these words are used so much in our society right now, and it's mental health. And the reason why mental health is important for this topic is because have you guys experienced, I'm sure you have, in your centers, people that hyper focus on their weight, like they are so hyper focused on their weight and the scale and weighing themselves every day that they psychologically sabotage their journey. It stresses them out if they don't lose, you know, a certain amount of weight from one day to the other. And when stress happens, those stress hormones actually causes you to not lose or to gain.
Yep.
Yep.
And so we try to help these clients just redirect their focus on, listen, let's focus on your inches loss, not your weight loss, because of the muscle mass, because we don't want you, see, weight loss can be anything, like Dr. Marty said, water, you know, muscle, fat. What we really want to do is target that fat, and specifically certain types of fat that you have in your body. The only way to do that is with the right program. And so going back to mental health, is people really stress themselves out. Have you experienced that as well?
For sure. For sure. People are so frustrated. They're frustrated coming in there, you know.
And it's understandable.
Yeah.
It's understandable, because I get stressed out when I'm trying to reach a goal and I don't reach it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why it's so important to, first of all, get that body composition analysis, because, you know, that's a super huge indicator that you're going in the right direction. So that's one. Two, I encourage my clients to find a pair of pants or a shirt or a dress that only fits when they're standing up. You know, and I tell them, we all have one. It's in the closet. You put it on and you're like, and as long as you don't move or breathe, you're okay. And try that on every Monday.
Yeah.
Try that on every Monday, because if that's getting looser, you're getting rid of fat.
Yeah.
Period. Whether the scale is moving 5 pounds a week or 2 pounds a week. If that
It's so funny you just said that.
Yeah.
We had a lady last night that came in, she finished her program and she says, Dr. Donna, I could not get into these jeans. I know my weight went up, and we did her body composition analysis. She actually gained 5 pounds of muscle and decreased her body fat. But
there you go.
I could not get into these jeans 6 months ago.
That's so good. I had a client talking about mental health come in, and she was not losing weight. And we went through the whole food recall. We went through, you know, bowel movements, water intake, all the things. She was doing all the right things. Like, she was following the protocol to the T. And I looked at her and I said, how's your stress levels? And she's like, I'm always stressed because I'm not losing weight. I said, okay, this week I want you to stop weighing yourself.
Yeah.
And I want you to focus on maybe having a bubble bath and meditation, and let's get your stress levels down. But she was stressing because she was stressing about not losing weight. As soon as she did the things that I told her to do and stopped focusing on that scale, she started losing the weight that she's supposed to.
Right.
Isn't that amazing?
The power of the brain. The mind,
yeah.
It's incredible. So guys,
if you're doing all the right things, it will work.
Yeah.
Period.
For sure. And the mental part is 100%. 100%. So you got to change that.
Also, how about being like gracious to your body, you know, and allowing your body to do what it can do, and be patient with your body. You know, our bodies have been patient with us when we were stuffing our face and gaining 30, 40, 50 pounds, at least with me. You know, it's like
That's so true.
We decided that we need to like make a lifestyle change and lose the extra 40 pounds that I had. I had to be patient with my body to clean that up.
Yeah.
Right? So anyways, guys, those are 3 benefits of focusing on fat loss and not weight loss. Forget about weight loss. You want fat loss. So make sure you do a program that does that, exactly that, okay? If this was helpful, if you're looking for a program that does exactly that, you need to call us right away. We are here to help you. All right, guys, till next time.